Yeah, what's happening, guys? Want to make a video for the new collectors. I hear a lot of new collectors asking us a lot of questions, and I wanted to throw some knowledge about Hot Wheels collecting. Take a look, man. It's my hat. I'm always gonna be rocking my hat when I'm hunting. Even at work, man, I'll be rocking my hat. But without further ado, let's get into it. Yeah. So basically, let me see. I gotta put all this down. But a real collector will be able to show the difference between all these castings and take a look. Even the difference between this box and that box. But let me just go ahead and put everything down and then I'll get to it. Alrighty, man. For starters, you gotta identify the case codes. You know what I'm saying? So in here, I know these numbers vary. I think this ones right here stay the same, and you have a 72 piece or 72 card count. The main difference will be the Q and the two case codes. The Q represents the case. This box is, as you can see, this is an H. So everything in this box is gonna be H code. Everything in here is gonna be Q code. If you were trying to see what super it's in it, there's a website. I know HW Treasure Hunts or HWTreasure.com. I think is the one where you can see previous years or current years or which case goes or what super treasure hunt is in what case. So that's gonna narrow it down to what to look for inside a case. For this one, Q case, and even now I'm not too familiar with the QK. I think it was for 2022. Must have been like a Camaro. Might have been a 32-4. I don't know. I haven't been hunting much, but I know what numbers mean and what the letters mean. I wasn't hunting much this last year, but take a when you get a car. I mean, this one, as you can see, it's my collection of night burners. So, for instance, this car was from a K case. I don't know if you can see that K. And if we get another car, take a look. This is a P case. As you can see, the last letter. Now the rest of the numbers do mean something. I'm just not too familiar with them. I know some people say it'll say like the year. I don't know, but take a look. This is G case, pretty much. Let me pull aside because these are two different years. As you can see, this is 2016. I believe this might be 2018. I'm not even 100% sure, but let me pull one of the series down or all of the castings right here. That way you guys can tell what's the difference or what's what. And per instance, let me see. I had this one like this, I think. Sometimes you can find errors, such as like if you were to look at these two castings, you can see how one has tampos and one does not have the tampos, although they are the same castings. If there was a current box or case, then that would be like an error. But for this instance, these two castings are different years. You can see. Let me see. Custom 2001 Acura Integra GSR. Both of them. They're both night burners, but like I said, one is from like a different year. 2016. The other one is 2018, 2019. not quite familiar, or yeah, I don't remember. And then you have the 6 out of 10 and a 9 out of 10. But like I said, let me pull the rest of the castings out, and then I can show you better details. Alright, I got a few doubles, but it is what it is, man. Here's like I was saying, man, take a look. You have Night Burner series, and then I had like per se 7 out of 10 and 7 out of 10. So how do I know which one is for which? This one is right here is pretty much telling me this is a 2016 Night Burner series. I don't have them all. I started collecting in late 2018. That's when I really got into Hot Wheels. But this is what I could get from 2016. This is gonna be, as you can see, new for 2017. I don't have them all, like I said. I try to go as much as I could. Try and get every single one of the series, and then that's what happens when you are a new collector. You go out there and then you try and get all the. Well, this one snuck in, but this is number 2 right here. For GT. I think there was a blue variant, if I'm not mistaken. The variant for this one was the Super. But anyways, for now, just we had said 16, 17. These ones do not have like a new for whatever year, but this one does. This is 2019, so I'm gonna say this is 2018. And then, like I said, I started collecting 2018. I don't know where the 2 out of 10 is, but whatever, you know what I mean? 7, 8, 9. I don't even know what 10 out of 10 is. And take a look. This is, like I said, 2019. 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know where the 6 is. Well, there you guys have it. As you can see, also there's a little or small numbers right here in the corner. That tells me he's at a 250. That's how I was able to differentiate. Well, that's a 250, and then this number right here is a 365. And well, it's 365. Can't really show. That's whatever. Alright, 365, 250, and then the same happens right here, man. Take a look. 250 and 365. There we go. 365, 250. And just to show you guys again, 250, 365. So that was one way to tell them apart. Also, not much of a difference right here, but you can see 2016's had a space Night Burners. This one did not have a space, it was just Night Burners. For this one, it was a square logo, and well, for this one is also a square logo, but the main, like I said, is the 50th anniversary on each car as well. So for the series Night Burners, you can see 1 out of 10, and then you have also 1 out of 10, but they are not quite the same. One is white, one is known as a Samac or Samac. But this is a Walmart exclusive. Number 2 has a color variant. You can see black and blue. Number 3 does the same as well, red and black. Number 4 does not have a variant, or if it did, it might have been exclusive, or I don't know. I just don't got it. Number 5, the Type R. I don't know what number 6 was, but here's number 7, and I know number 7 was a super variant. And here's number 8. And for number 8, hold on a minute. Number 8 had this variant. You can see 8 out of 10, Kmart exclusive. Now I'm in a state where we do not have Kmart exclusive, so want to thank. I have 2 of these. One came from David Rackley, and the other one, if I'm not mistaken, might have been Terry. I don't remember, but I feel like it was from him. Anyways, thank you guys. These guys have been supporting the channel for quite some time. But take a look, 9 out of 10 did not have a variant, or if it did, I'm not aware. 10 and 10 out of 10, those 2 do have a variant. But yeah, sometimes the variants are gonna be Samex or Walmart exclusive, I should say, and Target exclusive, which are the red editions. There's some Dollar Generals or GameStops, Kmart's. What else is out there? There's a lot of variants or exclusives, but I don't know. Like I said, I no longer have Kmart, so I had to trade for this. And I know this one I bought, but I mean, as a collector, you make a lot of friends, and then you get to know people, and you get to collect your the castings you like. And sometimes I picked up just the tray baits, like I picked up muscle cars that I'm not really much into him, but if somebody who wants muscle car and does not want a JDM or Hot Wheels import, then we can work a deal trade, and that's what the hobby is about. But that's it for as far as main lines goes. Let me show you something else. 1 second. Alright, so here's a loose casting. This one is carded. It's the same car, and like I said, this is the variant, and it happened to be an exclusive. Now, some people do like their cards crispy. Well, I'm saying crispy, but like nice, neat, mint condition. No bent cards, no damage to the corners. I don't know. But some people just like them loose. Me, myself, I have a loose. I might have some carded, but at the end of the day, I'm not too worried much about the cards. I know. And I have been opening a lot of castings. Some for which I do not have duplicates, and just like this one, it's gonna be open eventually. But take a look, man. This is another variant, different year or different temples, different series, you know what I mean? But same car, same casting. This one, like you can see, this was a Night Burners, and now it's Hot Wheels J Imports. And this one right here is the variant, which is the Super Treasure Hunt. Now, what does Super Treasure Hunt mean? It just basically means these ones are limited or hard to find. They're not as regular as the main lines. And how can you tell a super from a main line? Well, let me open this one real quick. As you can see, this one was from H Case. And take a look. There's a flame logo back there behind the car. And then one thing to differentiate it also will be like the TH. And I mean, you can see the, man, why is this not really focusing? Sometimes I get annoyed on my phone. But there you guys have it. TH. man. Alright, TH. And then you can see it's a different type of wheels. And the paint job is a bit different. Now, I got lucky with this casting. I know a lot of employees be taking out the cars. And I feel I got lucky. Like, I'm telling you, there's supposed to be a flame logo on the card itself, but because it's not so visible, I feel like the employee who usually pegs the, because I feel like some employees are really not collectors, you know, they just get dibs. So they take the castings, they get dibs. They see the flame logo, oh, that's special, they take it. They don't even know what it is, just want to sell it, make profit. But as you can see, you cannot see it from here or the bottom. But that's how I feel I got lucky. But back to the topic, let me show you one with the logo. With the logo, there you go. Well, it's hard to tell on this one as well, but you can see back there. Or you can just Google a picture, man. I don't got it. It's hard to tell, but it's a yellow or gold flame. If you Google it, I mean, you gotta do your research too, you know, but I'm just trying to touch basics. Now, this one is the mainline carded. This one is the Super Treasure Hunt carded. And take a look. The color doesn't vary much. It's blue and a dark blue, and then even the wheels, they're like similar looking. But if you know, you know what I'm saying? You can see the TH right there. And like I say, you just gotta do your research. You gotta know what you're looking for. But there you guys have it. Also there are variants. Like I said, this is a super, this is a premium, with the real riders. And what else is there? Like, well, so far we got mainlines, mainline exclusive, mainlines or supers, and then you have car culture or premiums or pop culture. What else is there? There's different variants of premiums. Then you have like the really nice expensive stuff, like the RLC. And take a look. This is the S2000, and this one is also an S2000, and this is also an RLC. Now the difference can be, this one was released back in the days. I don't know exactly the date for this one, but you can see there are number. This one was limited to 10,000, and this one was limited to 30,000. Now they are the same castings. This guy right here, Rio Asada, he's the one that created this model for Hot Wheels. Unfortunately, he passed, but it's nice that Hot Wheels made a tribute for him. Here's a mainline S2000 casting. Now you can see sometimes they have tampons on the sides, sometimes on the front, sometimes on the back, sometimes even on the top. But it's rare to see all around. That only happens for sure on the premiums. Now I have this one for a reason. This is a mainline. I know some people ask, well, what does unspun mean? Or take a look. I put real riders. These are known as real riders. They're just rubber tires. But unspun pretty much means that this car did not get on the rivets. They skipped that part, so it's easily to get taken apart. And you can put real riders. I'm not really a big fan of unspuns, but it is what it is. Like I could be pulling this up and the car might become apart. Sometimes you do have them unspun even though they're carded, but that would be considered an error. Now what else is there? Let me see what else I can show you. Actually, let me recap real quick. So you have the same casting, different series, exclusive, super treasure hunt of the same casting on a certain series. Then you have a premium. This one is an old premium. And then you have mail-ins, such as this one right here. I had it carded, but like I said, I opened it. And actually, let me bring another one that is gonna be a RLC. Now here, this one is the RLC with the Gulf livery, and take a look. This one is a limited edition. Didn't have a number, but it is a limited edition. It has some cool features such as opening hood, and look at this. This one does have tampos, real riders, inside details. I'm pretty sure they got some underneath, maybe the exhaust or something. But this is an RLC model. Sometimes they come boxed, such as this one. Sometimes they are carded. And like I said, also the numbers vary. This one was a 30,000. This one was a 10,000, and this one was unspun. But here we have a same car but different, like a theme series. This one was a Fast and Furious. Now the wheels are different. This one was wheel swapped. I put the wheels on it and drilled and tapped. Now this one is also a Fast and Furious theme. This one is just regular. Those are mainline plastic wheels. But there are also premiums out of these two castings, which I don't have. I don't have them in hand, but there are premiums. Pretty much what changes is the wheels are gonna be also rubber tires, and the base will be metal. This one is just plastic. All right, moving on. Let's see. Sometimes the super variant is gonna be a little bit more different, more noticeable. Like this is the main line of the speed graphics, and this blue one is the super treasure hunt for that. So once you see blue, or when I seen the blue, I knew it was the super treasure hunt. But there it is. That's one way to differentiate super treasure hunt. You just have to do your homework. Actually, I want to shout out to Derek Smith, man. This guy, ever since I started watching his videos, I could learn a lot, and I did like he says, do your homework. That's pretty much what I did, and then I'm just giving you guys the cheat code. Also, when I started watching Rivera's Hot Wheels, man, that's when I started really I started being more confident on drilling my stuff. I mean, he shows you exactly the process, so I want to thank him for that. Pretty much for making it easier, or give me that extra push to put like real riders or drill cars apart and whatnot, like the ones, I don't know how to say it. I know there's channels out there that they'll get the cases and they'll show you everything that's in the case, which is cool to watch. But for me, I feel like the hunting experience is what makes it more fun. Now, that's if you have the time and the resources, like, I mean, some people say, oh, yeah, you just go ask when do they restock. To me, that's not so much fun, as to, oh, what's on the pegs? Is it going to be empty? it's like a time killer hobby. But when you do find something, it's more like I find it more pleasant versus when I know or when somebody knows, like, oh yeah, there's gonna be such case, and oh okay, and you're like, I feel like people are gonna be like, oh okay, yeah, all right, I'm gonna find this super, and so they go expecting it, and then when they get it, it's gonna be like, it's whatever. And to me, that's not. I don't really think that's cool, but to each their own. I mean, there's a lot of people out there just into selling Hot Wheels, and like I said, I know this one was missed because the flame is not too visible, so whoever stocked those could not tell it was a super, and that's why I say I got lucky. But it is what it is. Then you have Red Line Club. Take a look, man. These two are from different years, and then you get a patch. This is 2020. This is 2021, and then 2022. Actually, I don't even remember what's what. 2022 was like a Mustang. 23, I think it's also a Mustang. I'm not quite familiar, but I don't remember exactly. And then you have this one, which is not a premium, but it is metal base, metal casting. But this is known as a Hot Wheels Legends Tour. Man, I need some water. But yeah, you can tell it's not a mainline or a super because it doesn't have the same type of card. What else? I think that's about it, man. If you guys got any questions, if I missed something, if I went too fast, you guys can hit the comments if you have an extra question, or I don't know. But I just want to say, man, do not be into the hobby if you're just thinking of selling, because I feel like the time you spend, the gas you spend, just for you to make extra bucks, then that's not cool, in my opinion. I mean, that's how the, what you call it, the economy works, you know? You go out there and you spend your money, and then you just keep the money circulating, and then that's how you make the flow of the economy steady. But I also forgot this. This one right here was an exclusive. I don't know if I covered this, but there are three, the same casting, same year, same series, but three different colors. I don't think you see that much often. You mostly get the two without the exclusive, just the two, or sometimes you get one and one exclusive. But I think this was cool that they made three, so that does happen. But anyways, man, my mouth is dry now. It's Saturday. I got off work like at 3 a.m. and right now I got up like at 6 a.m. and then I was just not sleepy. But I don't know. I don't know if it helped you guys or confuse you guys, but like I said, just some knowledge. I just wanted to give you guys, and yeah, just stay tuned because I'm gonna be pretty much opening most of these castings. But stay tuned. Check me out on Instagram, the same SRGXIX, and yeah, I also have a Facebook group. It's called Check My Hot Wheels Collection. So if you guys want to add, do not add me, man. Like honestly, I hardly post anything. I hardly post any of my Hot Wheels on my personal Facebook page. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. Like I said, you guys shoot the questions, and if you can answer in better detail, or if I made a mistake, please correct me in the comments. Just I don't know, man. Take care. Have fun. Stay collecting. Yeah. See ya.